Merhaba YouTube, ALSENYAZ Oyun kanalına hoş geldiniz. Assassin's Creed kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. İyi seyirler, başlayalım. Evet, bu bölümü ana hikayeden devam edeceğiz. Bu bölümü ele geçireceğim. Tamam.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house, in search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here!
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul thrones, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your God fears death, just as mine do, just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Aelfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfred is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your God. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun. before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my Reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come. I need to find this Reeve, Goodwin. Come here.
You'll get nothing from me. I'm as loyal as the king's hounds. Oh!
Hey, I want to talk to you.
That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Aelfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Aelfred king or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure. So keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Shut your mouth, yeah? Unless you want yours to rot off in the keep.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. I should not be seen in this area. Have a look, Sunan. Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Durmuşlar lan hep. Acaba bizim üstümüze mi atacaklar? Çakallar. Şuraya bak, durmuşlar.
Evidence against the Order of Ancients. Stolen from Goodwin?
Goodwin'in araştırması geçen karanlığında Aelfred'e yani bir oluşum ayarladım. Ona açık alanda yaklaştığımda dehşete düştü. Birbirimizdeki duvarlar bizi izliyormuşçasına gözleri sağa sola fırlatılıyordu. Harald gelmedi. Bir saatten fazla bekledim. Winchester yakınındaki evine gitti. Evi talan edilmişti. Eşyaları dikmişti. 4 kişi daha dar ağacının kim olduğunu bilgisini verdi ve 4'ü de korkmuş ve sonuna buluştu. İkisi ufak çaplı bir hırsızlık söylüyor. Meydanda asıldı. Birisi ölü bulundu. Sarhoş kavgası olduğu iddia edildi. Diğeri ise kaçtı. Aslında 2 kişi dar ağacı başka bir Reeve olmalı eminim. Sadece Winchester'daki insanlara yargılama gücümüz var. O halk arasında tanınmış birisi. Dışarıdan bakılınca Aelfred'in reformuna karşı çıkıyor. Şüphelerimi buraya yazmaya korkuyorum. Ceset olması, adamın burada olması, yani ceset adamı niye burada bıraksınlar ki?
Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife, to be carried out soon.
A Dane in Winchester? These are strange times.
King Aelfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Aelfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I have your papers here, taken from the captain of this keep.
A marvel. History will name you the Protector of Winchester. A pricking irony.
And not lost on me. Now let us go before they discover their eel has slipped the hook. Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Ben önceden buraya saldırmıştım acaba. O yüzden mi cesetler var? O da olabilir. Önceden az önce toplarken hiç gördürmüş müydük şeyleri? Gördüğüm bir şey olmamış. Neden canlanmamıştı?
Hey! Stop! You must ring the bell. Ah! You must ring the bell!
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Aelfred's favorite Reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but defiled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
Aelfred believes at least one is dead. Your bishop Aelfred was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Winchester mourns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find his peace with God.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Aelfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Aelfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfred, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfred was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Sinyalleyemiyoruz ya saldırsak. Beni de öldürün. Öldürün beni de. Arkadaşlar yarım saat 5 dakika bekliyorsunuz. Bu böyle takıldı. Normalde bunu böyle yapmam diyorsunuz. Çözüm olmadığı için bunu yapmak zorunda. Ben şunu kapatacağım. Videoyu ben çözüm yorumlarınızı unutmayın.